Welcome back to Matthew the Rural Country Farmer on a beautiful Wednesday, February the 14th. Happy Valentine's Day to all the lovers out there. Today's also Ash Wednesday, if you guys are curious. I don't really know much about Ash Wednesday, but it fall today. So what I have here is a Hesston PT10 mower conditioner. Yeah, I didn't do no videos about this on the channel, so I was planning to use this over the spring and summer. Alfalfa season came about a few days ago. But anyway, this is a Hesston PT10 mower conditioner. I planned last spring of 2023. I was planning to use this little mower conditioner setup. This is a 1960s mower conditioner. It was a great mower conditioner at the time. It's got the PTO link set up. It's got the jack. But I used this mower last spring when I was out taking out the alfalfa. And I got halfway and the bird's nest got in it. And what I mean by that, right about here, the worst of this had to happen. Right about here, there's a gear that's supposed to go right here. When your chain falls on that, it's supposed to turn these metal rollers in here. I don't know if I can even get it in there, but there's the rollers. It turns these rollers, and it turns this big wheel right here. So basically, this chain goes in a loop. We was trying to figure out how is it supposed to go. And this is actually an extra gear right here, so if you want your mower conditioner, they added this as another feature, so in case if you want your reel here to spin faster, you can put this little gear on that chain and it would make it run faster. But we don't use that option. We just let it run at its normal speed. So right about here, this chain goes into your loop. Your tightener has to hold it right there. Apologies if it's windy today. It's a little windy. I know I shouldn't be filming, but anyway, your chain goes through here, goes through this loop, comes around here. It's kind of like it goes, I should get the camera out, you can see it better, but it goes in this loop, comes through here, it goes through that, and then the gear is supposed to spin the rollers and everything, plus the big wheel. But what happened over time, when we pulled this thing up front last spring to grease it and run it and all that stuff, the gear, the bird's nest caught into this gear and snapped it. So while I was out in the field, this reel right here was slowing down. And I was trying to figure out why it was slowing down. I had the pickup down too while I was doing it, but thank God it wasn't much worse. But right here, that broke. The bird's nest flew in it, wrapped around all the gear, and it broke. So right about there, that's where that piece broke. It's supposed to be a gear that's supposed to turn this chain right here. And that's what controls all of this right here. But anyway, there's no other problems with the mower conditioner as I can see. And we forgot to grease it last spring too, which was another mistake. I know you're normally supposed to grease these old machines when they've been sitting for a while. There's a greaser right here, and there's a greaser on the other side. And so basically you grease the whole shebang here. I tied a wire around this so that keeps the chain on, so if we was to take this to a professional welder, that chain won't come off that way. So I'll have a walk around the mower now and I'll show you if we got any other problems with it. So here's the flotation spring down beneath. That's what's supposed to keep the tension on the wheels right here, and we can see that's in good shape, so we don't have to worry about that. The shield guards are still in good shape, no problems there. So this mower still looks in good shape. The only thing was my concern, I thought this was going to be a factor, because this piece right here I thought that was going to break loose or something. I was going to have that fixed. You know, I was going to have that welded back together so I can have it fixed. But what's happened over time, when the original owner had this piece right here is supposed to log down onto that. And it's supposed to keep this from breaking. What happened over time, when a farmer was using it out in the field, the piece here cracked right here. Caused this to all break, but that didn't matter, so thank God for that. But the teeth and everything still look all in good shape. The signal sections right down there, they are still all in good shape. There's nothing wrong with that. Actually, the tightener I had to bolt on myself because these two holes right here where it's originally supposed to go got chewed open. So I had to put some brand new bolts on it. So I had to put the tightener in a new location and all that. It took me a while to put the whole thing back together. These are just extra holes. That don't mean anything. So if you wanted to put something extra there, you could, but that don't matter. So basically how the system works, your PTO slides into there. You hook your pin up there. Your jack is supposed to go there. This is called your transport position right here. Transport is supposed to keep it so it keeps it from swinging, keeps it from causing problems hooking up to it later on. That's what this is basically for. So when you take that pin out, when you're going ready to cut your hay or alfalfa, you pull that pin right there, and it takes it out of its transport position into the cutting position, which is this right here. But basically that's how it is in transport. You just slide it back and put your pin in, and now it's back in the transport position. That's all you have to do. All this is your drivetrain right here. This is all the drive assembly. But I really don't know. It's good kickers and everything. That's all in good shape. Your pin goes here. This is where your hydraulic lift goes on. This is how it's supposed to raise it up and down. There's a pin right here. So when you put the cylinder on, you're supposed to hook the cylinder up to the tractor. Then you take this pin out, and it's supposed to raise and lower this tilt right here. So tires still look okay. Everything's okay. It's just that one piece that needs to be fixed. And I really don't really know what to do with this machine. This is a good machine. I plan to use it. I was planning to use it next spring, but I really don't know what to do with it. So either just weld it back together, get it fixed, or just find a better mower conditioner. I don't know. It's a good machine though. I don't know. Oh, that jack, that pin I had replaced because the original pin, I ran it over with the tractor and it broke it right there. But again, should I go ahead and just weld this thing back together and fix it, or should I just get a better mower conditioner, sell this one, hand it over to the next owner who wants to fix it? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what do you think. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. More to come later. We might have some wood videos this next week too, so I'll put some of those in there if you guys are interested too. So we'll be cutting some wood, splitting some wood, stuff like that. So again, let me know. I don't really know what to do with this mower. I don't know. Fix it, weld it, or just sell it, get another mower. I want to figure it out before next spring.